Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today I am here with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning June 7th through June 13th using this luxe kit from Glam Planner called Southern Comfort. I'm also using some random just like miscellaneous gold foil, mainly from Scribble Prince Co, like with the bougie and the overlays and stuff, but I did not pull in too much foil for the actual base of the spread. I kind of kept it simple. I didn't use like a foil bundle this week or anything. I just pulled in from my collection, which is kind of nice to do sometimes because I do have like so much extra foil, and pulling from the bundles is easier, but I still like to use like the a la carte foil I have as well. So I am going ahead and putting down my washi. I did decide to use this really light pink and gold Simply Gilded washi from a sample I had, because the washi in this kit was all the same. There wasn't a duo bottom washi like there usually is in Glam Planner kits. So I went ahead and just cut that and put on Simply Gilded washi with it. This week was very low key. I did not work that much because of I was like in the middle of switching clients and stuff. And I just hung out by the pool. I spent a lot of time with my family mainly, as well as with my parents' puppy Mochi. So it was a pretty low key week. I feel like this kit kind of gives more spring vibes, and I wanted to use up my spring kits when I could because I'm not the kind of person that will save a kit for the next year. Like if there's a new reformat or something, I just don't want to use that kit anymore. I'm like super bad about like using old stuff. I have to be like up to date. So I wanted to use this kit because I had bought it for this spring, and obviously spring is over now, but during this spring was ending. I feel like it's not total spring vibes, but it kind of is. And I've been putting it off because one, my whole spring spreads got kind of messed up because I did end up going to Disney for 2 weeks of planner spreads. And that kind of threw me off. And then I also had like Mother's Day and my graduation and just like a bunch of different things I wanted to mark. And this kit had so many boxes, I kept putting it off because I didn't have a week with enough boxes. So I actually was like, no, I'm using this kit this week. It's my last spring kit that I need to use. Like, just need to use it. So I ended up going back through my plans and drawing out my plans more and like writing more stuff in, so that I could use extenders. Turns out I did one too many because I did have to, like you guys will see, I used the same girl fashion add-on on the Saturday extender box as well as what's in the sidebar. I do it later, which kind of bothers me a little because I've never use like the same girl but different hair color and skin tone before, because I just don't like repeating in my spread. But I didn't have any other boxes because I went a little too extender heavy. But I'm very happy I got to use this kit. I love this kit. I actually used it, I'm pretty sure I used it when it first came out. Maybe that was 2 years ago. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But I love all the add-ons she had this time with the girls and all of that. I actually should have used the big double box, wide box that came with it. I did not use that, so some lucky person will get that. But I feel like I should have used that because then I wouldn't have had a problem with the boxes. So like the problem with the boxes was totally on my end, just not having enough, because I did use 4 extenders, which is I think the most I've ever used in a spread. So it was just a lot, but there were so many boxes I wanted to use and I didn't do my math right. So 2 boxes repeat. It's that Saturday box, which I will probably put on last because I was trying to avoid that. But other than that, I think this looks so cute. I did, like I said, use lots of extenders mainly for the purpose of, yeah, I was like, should I cut the extender to fit this? But then I just used the blonde girl. She reminds me kind of of Rapunzel, so that's why I went with her. Like her facial expression and like, I don't know, just the way she looks reminds me of Rapunzel. anyways, I did use lots of extenders and like draw out my plans so that I could use all the boxes. And I'm happy I did, because when I don't get to use all the boxes in the kit, I get very sad and like I not like FOMO, but like I feel like I'm missing out. And like I like to use all the boxes that I can. And I literally loved all the art in this kit. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've used this kit before, but with the reformatted version, there's just so many new elements. I usually don't buy reformatted versions unless I absolutely adore the kit or if it looks very, very different. And I feel like this one does look very different, which is why I use the reformatted version. So for the overlays, I ended up just using Scribble Prince Co.'s Twinkle overlays, which is my absolute favorite overlay from her shop. So I did use the Twinkle header overlays as well as the Twinkle full box overlays. And then I had 2 boxes of just the single stroke, so I put those on 2 of the girls as well. And then I did use Sadie Sticker's bow overlays in the sidebar. But other than that, everything else is Twinkle. I did not use any bottom washi overlays or anything. Like I said, my base was super, super simple. But yeah, I really, really like how this turned out. I love all the colors of this. Kind of feel like it's very springy, but like technically spring is until like June 20th or June 21st or something, right? Like it technically was still spring during this, even though I'm sure it was very hot because I went to the pool and it's just been very hot where I live. But yeah, technically it was still spring, so I think I'm good, but it is what it is. My spreads got pushed around a lot this year, so I am going to get started with the day by day after I apply these overlays. So starting on Monday, I did go to work. I only went to work this day, this week. I had some random stuff come up with my clients and I ended up like having to switch clients the following week. But basically I only worked one day this week, which kind of sucks for my paycheck, but I did go to work, and then after work, I got McDonald's. Oh, the work script is from Caress Press from a foil bundle, and then I did get McDonald's, so I used a doodle from Sugar Box Stickers and a McDonald's script from Plana Hannah, and then I did do a lot of work from home, so I used a data sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. because I do a lot of data for my clients, like inputting data and making graphs and stuff, and then I used a work from home script from Kinsey's Creations, and then moving on to the second part of the day, I did go get a massage and go to the chiropractor. So I marked that with Murdoch Talk scripts and some munchkins from Once More with Love. And then I did get Chipotle for dinner this day. So I marked that with a burrito sticker from Once More with Love and a Chipotle script from Letters to Apollo. And then I just had some quality time with my fiance, so I marked that with a Whimsical Cat Studio couple and a With Jake custom script from Glam Planner. Moving on to Tuesday, my sessions were canceled this day, so I only marked it this day, and then the rest of the week, my schedule was just off. So I marked the canceled session with a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji and a canceled script from Kinsey's Creations. And then I did sleep in quite a bit, so I marked that with a script from Scribble Prince Co. and a munchkin from Once More with Love. And then I was very annoyed about work. If you can't tell, I'm not going to go into it, but I was very annoyed about like my whole client situation. So I marked that with a Rolling Eyes munchkin from Once More with Love. And then I did go in the pool, so I marked that with a pool time script from Scribble Prince Co. and a Once More with Love munchkin in like a tube. Sorry, I just got some Snapchats. And then we did get food delivery this day. I don't remember what we got, but got food delivery, so I marked that with a Randy Dot Plan script and a fork and knife icon from Scribble Prince Co. And then we did go to 7-Eleven. Usually when we go to 7-Eleven, it's because I want a Slurpee. So I marked that with a drink doodle from Paper and Milk. And then I did cuddle my fiance, so I marked that with a Whimsical Cat Studio couple and a cuddle time script from Letters to Apollo. And then lastly, I did watch the NBA playoffs playoffs with my fiance. We've actually been watching the NBA playoffs like every day. I've been super into it. I'm not usually like into basketball. I'm more into like football and soccer, American football and soccer. But lately I've been really into the playoffs actually, and they're still happening and we're still watching. But the nights that I don't have anything else to mark or that we watch it like a majority of the night, I do mark it. So I marked the NBA playoffs with a munchkin playing basketball, and I watched that with my fiance. Moving on to Wednesday, I marked that I had the day off. I'm not really sure how I decided when I had the day off because I did work from home this day. And technically, the day before this, I had the day off. And technically, on Friday, I had the day off. So I'm not really sure how I thought about marking the day off, but I marked the day off today, even though I worked from home. So don't really feel like that's a day off. But anyways, I marked that with a paper shire girl and a day off script from Scribble Prince Co. I did get Starbucks, so I marked that with the sugar box stickers, script, and doodle. And then I did do work from home. Again, not really a day off in my opinion. So I marked that with a Fox and Pip girl and a work from home script from Caress Press. And then moving on to the second part of the day, my fiance did cook a good meal. Usually when he cooks a good meal, I mark it. It's usually a good meal. Sometimes it's not, but usually it's a good meal. So he does cook like almost every night for us, but the really good meals I mark. So I marked Chef Jake with a custom from Plana Hannah and a paper and milk Maru from Paper and Milk, like I just said. And then I did plan. So I marked that with a paper shire planner, cloud planner, and a plan script from Kinsey's Creations. And then we did watch Loki. Was this the day? I think this is the day it came out, actually. Loki is so good, and the first episode was amazing. So I marked that with the Sadie stickers, bow foil TV icon, and then we did Cuddle. So I marked that with a paper shire couple and a Cuddle script from Kinsey's Creations. Moving on to Thursday, I did quite a bit of work from home this day. So first I had a new hire orientation. I think I've said this in previous videos, but I'm also a training coordinator on top of being a behavioral therapist. So I help with a bunch of new hire orientations and training. So this day I had an orientation for one person. So I marked that with a laptop sticker from Sticky Essentials. I took a nap in between because I guess I was tired. When I don't work, I'm like so tired and groggy all the time. Like it completely throws off my schedule. So I marked that with a Once More with Love munchkin and a nap script from Scribble Prince Co. And then I did have a behavior skills training for a different new hire. So I marked that with a laptop doodle from Scribble Prince Co. And then moving on to the second part of the day, I did work from home more. So I marked that with a laptop bow icon from Sadie's Stickers and a work from home script from Kinsey's Creations. We did go to Whole Foods, so I marked that with a script from Plana Hannah and a grocery cart icon from Sticky Essentials. And then I did get poke food delivery this day. So I marked that with what looks like a poke bowl to me from Whimsical Cat Studio and a food delivery service from Randy.Plans. And then we actually had a really exciting phone call this day. We had a phone call with what was our potential wedding photographer and videographer, and it is now confirmed he is our wedding photographer and videographer, and he's amazing. He's also going to do our engagement shoot, so we're really excited about that. So we did have a call with him. This was our first initial call to kind of like get everything set up. So I marked that with a script from Scribble Prince Co. and a wedding or an engagement ring sticker, I guess, from Plana Hannah. Moving on to Friday, I did sleep in, so I marked that with a script from Scribble Prince Co. and a stick with the Plan Co. girl. I did tidy up, so I marked that with a script from Letters to Apollo and a spray bottle icon from Sticky Essentials. And then my parents came with their puppy Mochi, and she actually spent a little bit of the weekend with us. So I marked Reunited with Mochi from a custom from Plana Hannah and a Whimsical Cat Studio girl. And then we did go to Costco together. My parents love Costco, and they always go to there's one like literally 2-minute walk from our apartment, so we always go to the one by us. So we marked that with a Once More with Love munchkin holding a grocery cart, obviously, and a Costco script from Planet Hannah. And then we did have a family dinner, so I marked that with a Once More with Love munchkin, family eating around the table, and a family dinner script from Kinsey's Creations. And then I did play with both Maisie and Mochi. Maisie's my 16-year-old dog, and Mochi is my parents' 1-year-old puppy. Quite a big age difference, and they definitely don't play the same, but I marked that with a Once More with Love munchkin playing with her dog, and a Maisie and Mochi time custom script from Planet Hannah. Moving on to the third part of the day, I just marked family time with a sticker from Once More with Love with like a mom, a dad, and a little kid. That's kind of to signify me and my parents. My fiance was there too, but I guess he got left out. So I marked that with a Once More with Love sticker, and then I did plans. So I marked that with a munchkin from Once More with Love and a plan script from Kinsey's Creations. We did get Taco Bell this night, so I marked that with a nachos doodle from Once More with Love and a Taco Bell script from Scribble Prince Co. And then I did mark that my parents' puppy Mochi did sleep over with us that night, so I marked that with a Mochi Sleeps Over custom from Planet Hannah and a paw print icon from Scribble Prince Co. So that concludes my Friday. Moving on to Saturday. On Saturday, actually, we went out to brunch with two of my cousins and my fiance's brother. So my fiance's brother and one of my cousins they're the same age, and my fiance and I have been together for 9 years. So they've known each other since middle school too. But they both just recently turned 21. My fiance's brother's birthday was in May, and my cousin's birthday was in June. And this was the week after her birthday. So we wanted to take them out to brunch to celebrate. My cousin had never had a mimosa before, which I thought was absolutely crazy, because like brunching near us in the city is like a thing, and like there's bottomless mimosas and everything, and they're just really cheap and they're a great way to get drunk. So anyways, I marked that we had brunch with a Planet Hannah script and an eggs and bacon food doodle from Scribble Prince Co. And then I did mark that we had Swedish fish shots, which I had never heard of. They were amazing. I don't know if they were just amazing from this place, but they were literally the best shots ever. My fiance ordered us all 2, so we had 10 shots total, and then we ended up getting more on top of that. So we were drinking quite a bit in the morning. So I marked that with the Coffee Monsters Co. emoji, and then I did just mark that we had family time with both my fiance's brother and my cousins and my fiance and me. So I marked that with a Once More with Love munchkins, celebrating family time. And then we did all go to the pool together, which was a thing. They wanted to play like sharks and minnows, and I just couldn't. I would rather just chill by the pool, not like play intense games that put me out of breath. So anyways, I marked that with a Once More with Love munchkin and a pool time script from Scribble Prince Co. We then did take my parents' puppy Mochi on a pretty long walk, so I marked that with a Stick with the Plan Co. girl walking her dog and a Walk Mochi custom from Planet Hannah. I got Starbucks, so I marked that with a doodle and script from Sugar Box Stickers. I FaceTimed my mom because we did have our parents, her dog Mochi. I was going to say my parents' puppy Mochi. We had her dog, so I wanted to show her Mochi. So I marked that with a Planet Hannah script and a Boniva Creations girl. And then we did have to give both dogs a bath. Maisie got super dirty, and Mochi gets a bath like every week. On the weekend usually, so I was like, I'll just help my parents out. So we did give them both a bath. It was so cute. Maisie hadn't gone a bath in so long because she doesn't get dirty and she hates baths. She hates the water, so we just don't do that to her because she's 16 and she's fine. So it was her first bath in a while. So I marked that with a Stick with the Plan Co. girl and a bath script from Caress Press. And then we had more Maisie and Mochi time, so I marked that with a custom from Planet Hannah and a munchkin playing with her dog. And then I did mark that Mochi slept over again with a Scribble Prince Co. icon and a Mochi Sleeps Over custom from Planet Hannah. Moving on to Sunday, the last day, I did sleep in again, so I marked that with a Letters to Apollo script and a Once More with Love munchkin. I did do some tidying up, so I marked that with a trash can icon from Scribble Prints Co. And then I did get Dunkin', so I marked that with a Coffee Monsters Co. doodle and a Dunkin' script from Sugar Box Stickers. And then we did go back to my parents' house, so I marked that with a Sadie Stickers bow car icon. And then we did have some family time with my parents and my fiance and me. So I marked that with a Fox and Pip couple. I got to look like my parents, and a family time script from Scribble Prints Co. And then we did get sushi. So I marked that with the Kinsey's Creations script and a nigiri plate from Papershire. That's like one of my favorite stickers ever because I love salmon nigiri and it has salmon nigiri on it. We did get ice cream from a local ice cream shop. That's literally like the best ice cream ever. Like literally unarguable, the best ice cream ever. So I marked that with a Scribble Prints Co. Ice cream doodle. And then we did watch a soccer game. I believe it was the U.S. Women's National game against, I can't remember. I think it was Jamaica. But I love the U.S. Women's National Team in soccer, so I marked that with a Once More with Love munchkin and a soccer script from Plan Hannah. And then I did have more Maisie and Mochi time, literally marked that 3 days in a row. So I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji with a dog to mark that, and a Maisie and Mochi time custom script from Plan Hannah. And then I did sleep with Mochi again. This is different than Mochi sleeps over, which I had marked the previous 2 nights, because now I slept with Mochi because technically I was at her house. So I marked sleep with Mochi with a custom from Plan Hannah and another paw print icon from Scribble Prints Co. So that concludes the spread. I am now just filling it out. In the sidebar, I did mark that I was by the pool a lot with the Pumpkin Paper Co. girl. It wasn't a lot, but 2 times in the week for me is a lot, especially at the start of summer. And then I just did mark with a Beneva Creations girl and a With Fam script from Scribble Prints Co. that I was with my family. So that concludes my plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this spread. Please don't forget to check out my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans for close-ups of this spread and follow me on there. And I'm really excited because one of my next few videos is going to be my 100 subscribers giveaway. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel now so you guys can be ready for that video to come out. But until then, I will talk to you guys later, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!